I got myself a new shooting steel target here. It is a full-size IPSC style AR 500 3/8 inch. Pretty nice piece of steel here. It's relatively big. It's the same size as those cardboard cutouts, and it's rated for a lot of different stuff here. 223, 6.5, 308. Obviously 9mm, 44 mag, 45 ACP, all kinds of different stuff. So I'm gonna go back from a distance, and I have a nice little thing I'm gonna do to christen this thing. So let's go back and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. All right, so I brought out some Freedom Seed chuckers here, you know, small size ones. And my whole point of this test here is I want to do service barrel size length handguns versus short barreled at a little bit of a long distance. So we got our service barrel, we got our 686 with 38 special and 357. We got our model 69 over here in 44 Magnum. We're gonna run some 44 Mag and 44 Russian. Our M&P, we're gonna run some 9mm. I got my G41 here. I'm gonna run 45 and I'm gonna run 10mm out of it. And I was gonna use this Heritage to shoot some 22, but silly me, I didn't even check the cylinder. I put the, I left the 22 mag cylinder on it. So I'm not gonna be able to use that. Now with short barrel, I'm gonna use my LCP, gonna shoot some 380. I'm gonna run the G2C with some 9mm. Our 605 here, we're going to run some 357 mag and some 38 special. And I'm going to run this little Beretta here. Everybody's going to want to see this. And I'm also going to run the LCR 327 here with 327 Federal, 32 H&R mag, and 32 long. It should be a really fun test here. And what I did here is I marked out 75 yards from my plate down there. Let's see if I can even see that thing. Well, you probably can't, maybe. Pretty far away, even though it's full size. That's a little bit of a distance, but this is the furthest distance I could get and still have a flat footing to shoot from. I would have went a little longer if I could, but that's what I got to work with, and it took me a while to measure that. I measured it correctly, compensating for the hill rise a little bit that it's at. But you know, the head of that thing off from where I'm standing is probably about 8 foot, something like that. A little bit high, but let's get started with this test. All right, I wanted to start with my longer barrels first, but since I don't have that Rough Rider to use, I'm just going to start with this little Bobcat 22 long rifle. See if I can hit that steel plate out there, or you know, the steel silhouette. It's pretty far out. Not sure where to hold. Well, I could probably do better than that if I practice a little more, but I'm still relatively satisfied with 75 yards with the, you know, 2.4 inch barrel. So let's move on to something else. All right, I got my Winchester USA 130 grain full metal jacket 38 special. Let's do the 4-inch barrel and the 2-inch barrel. All right, my 686 4-inch barrel, 38 special. Just kind of hold right on it, see what I can get. All right, I missed a couple. Let me pull out that short barrel. All right, Taurus 605. See what we get. Interesting. Not much difference in accuracy. All right, little 380 LCP. We got our Blazer 95 grade full metal jacket. I don't expect to hit anything with this, but hey, why not try, I suppose. Well, I had a little bit of beginner's luck there, and then after that, not so much. Overthinking, I suppose. Let's move on to something else. Alright, I got some Federal Ultra Target and Range. My Patreon Dan donated that to the channel. It's just 115 grain, I believe. Yes, 115 grain full metal jacket. Let's try that and the M&P pistol. Alright, the M&P, I like this thing so much, I just picked up a Safariland holster for it. Fits it perfectly. But this is becoming my favorite pistol. I really like it, so we'll see how this does. See, I could definitely do better than that. I'm just throwing those because this shoots so smooth. So let me run another mag of this because I just want to see its potential. Alright, I loaded just a few more and I'll slow it down. This is such a good shooting pistol. It really is. It shoots better than I shoot for sure. I just love this pistol. This is the one that's going to pull me away from revolvers a little bit. Well, not so much, but you know what I'm saying. Let me try some more 9mm, but in my Taurus G2C. Alright, more 9mm in the G2C. This is only a 3.2 inch barrel, so a little more challenging, I suppose. I have no idea where those are hitting. Yeah, those are just kind of all over the place. I don't know what the deal is with me and this pistol, but that is not a good 5-yard gun for me. Well, let's try something else. Alright, next up, 357 mag in the 686 here. These are gold dots, 125 grain. They're not loaded too hot. They're my hand loads, but they're kind of loaded, kind of like American Gunner or something. You're not getting a whole lot of velocity. You get more like 1300 rather than 1450. So let's see what I get with these. Single action. Alright, not too bad. Let's try these in the snub nose. Alright, I'm going to do single action from the get-go with these because I know my hand doesn't fit this grip right. And I'll just end up pulling these shots, so I'll go single action. I just don't like the way those things shoot in this. So probably just my hand loads, the way they're loaded. Let's try something else. Alright, I got some Winchester 45 Auto 230 grain ball. These were donated again by my Patreon Dan, so thank you for that. Let's see how these shoot. Alright, in the Glock 41, we got our 45s. Let's see if this moves that plate at all. Oh, that shot real low. Focus. So, not bad, not great. Let's try something else. All right, I got some 10mm arms score, 180 grain full metal jacket. Again, donated by my patron Dan, so thank you for that. Let's see how these shoot. All right, same gun. The only difference here is different magazine and different barrel. I did not swap out the extractor to the 10mm extractor because I'm out in the field, and I did not swap the spring because these are pretty light loads, so they might malfunction, but they might not. Let's see how these do. Yeah, they're just kind of hitting low for me, it looks like. Definitely not my best performance with this pistol here. I have one more round that jammed up. I'll run it. Interesting, let's try something different. Alright, I got some really light loaded 32 longs for the 327 revolver here, my favorite revolver. Well, one of them. So let's see how these shoot. These are like 22s. Let me run some more. Just trying to figure out how to hold right about the shoulder area of that. So let me run some more. And I believe these are 95 grain semi-wide cutter flat points. Let me try some more. Alright, let's try some different ammo in this gun. By the way, those are hand loads, as are these. Same bullet, but now these are 32 H&R Magnum, moving a little faster. Let's see how these do. Let me try some 327 Federal mag in this. Now these are my hand-loaded XTP 100 grains. And they're not too light, but they're not too hot either. So let's see what these will do. Two shots I missed. I pulled a little bit to the left, just a little bit. So let me run a few more of these 327s. Let's try some more. One more round of these, just because these are so accurate that any hold to the left that it doesn't hit, any hold a little bit to the right doesn't hit. So these things are dead nuts on this gun. In this gun, let me run some more. All right, 6 more of the 327. Here we go. Well, kind of pulling them there. Let's move on to something else. All right, we got our 247 grain 44 Russian. I call it the 44 special just because this one's loaded about the same power level as a normal 44 special. So Let's see what these will do. I noticed in the past when I tried to run them, they shot so high. So I'm going to aim at the base of that plate, maybe even below the whole target, and see where these hit. They hit pretty much where I aimed. Those take a minute to get there. Let me run some more of those. Pretty fun little rounds. All right, let me try something else. All right, we got our 44 rem mag, 240 grain, soft point. I'm gonna start single action with this just because I know I'll pull that shot overcompensating my hold before I get a feel for that round, how it feels. I always do that, so I'll just go single action. When it hits pretty good. Now let me run some double action, see if I can hit it. All right, 44 mag. Here we go. It hit the thing. Yeah. So these are a little bit stout for a round to be shooting like that. I do want to hit it a few more times though. So let me run on single action just to get a few more hits. All right, a few more of the 44s. Yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm really gripping the thing because it's got a lot of recoil. So I'm going to go on to the semifinals here and compare the two that were most accurate in my opinion, and see which one wins. All right, so believe it or not, I thought that this was the most accurate pocket gun. I mean, the 327 was pretty good, but for what this is, I'm saying this is your winner here, and obviously this is our best. So let's run 7 rounds of each. See which one gets more hits. All right, MMP 9mm. The downside to this is it does have kind of big sights for this much distance, but we'll see how well this does with 7 rounds. A couple misses there, but really consistent pistol the way it shoots. Let's pull out that 22 and see if I can match that. All right, 22 long rifle, Beretta Bobcat. This seems pretty accurate for a little pocket pistol. See what I can do if I focus. Uh-oh, gotta make all these. So once I got the right point of aim, which is about the head area of that target to kind of compensate for drop with these little 22s, about the same accuracy overall as that 9mm. So that's what you get today. I'm going to say all these guns are relatively accurate. Now, some of them, not as much as others, but overall, handguns can be accurate no matter the barrel length. As we saw with some of them, even like that 327 or this, kind of doesn't matter. And then we also saw with longer barrels, like the 44 mag, if it's got a lot of recoil and you want to compensate for that, kind of pulls that accuracy off. So that's what you get today, just christening my new target. So as always, comment, share, and like, and thanks for watching.